Alright, you guys, welcome to another edition of Pass or Fail. This is Creation Talking. This time around, I'll be playing the game Legacy of the Guild by Rabbids. So let's get started right away. It's currently 12 past 9 Eastern Canadian time. So my first impression about title screen, I think it's simple but very well done. The Legacy of the Guild thing has this little Photoshop effect going on, little filter there. But I mean, it's fine, it works, and the background is nice. The quality of the picture is good. Probably, taken somewhere from the internet, but still well done. The music kind of like gives the impression that it'll be, kind of light-hearted, but maybe I'm just reading too much into things. Always nice to have the custom font. I know a lot of people disagree with me about, the font, that it's not important, but I really think you're wrong. Because, I don't know, if you look at every single professional game, not every single professional game, but a lot of games, they make up their own font to add a more unique feel to their game. And I think it's a good thing to have a game which stands out, no matter how. Okay, so it was a grim day for the kingdom of Whitecroft, newly embroiled in unexpected war, desperately trying to fend off a surprise invasion from their powerful neighbors, the Thorian Empire. I like the little, text icon thing twirling down there. I don't know what it is, but it looks great. And I like the font. It's very crisp, and but I'm a big fan of fonts anyway. Whitecroft always relied on the Fighters Guild, an order created by the first of its kings to aid its armies and its people. The guild had always been led by respected warriors called upon in times of strife. Okay. But the leader of the guild, Master Fighter Zillion, had recently issued orders to summon all guildsmen back to the capital. Orders no one dared question, for they came from one who once saved the king's own life. These events forced Prince Rostrum, only son of King Eonas, and the hero of the to rush. Okay. Word has it that the prince is losing the battle. So good. I was about to complain that it was not too much text, but it would be nice to have it changed instead of just having a white text and a black background. But the timing is perfect. It's just good enough as it is. Noish. Okay, let's just go with the default name, if although it's perhaps a bit strange. Nice background there again. I've seen that painting before. Is it? Can't remember. Okay, so begin the story of Noish, apprentice from the Fighters Guild of Whitecroft, sending an important and secret mission to deliver a message to an old friend of the guild. Okay. We've been traveling for 4 days. For days, Noish. Let's find somewhere to spend the night. You're right, it has been a long journey. Let's head for the local tavern. Welcome to Legacy of the Guilds. Move around with directional arrow keys. Press space or enter. You have a quest log. This is great, having a quest log. I'm kind of surprised that very few games I've played have a quest log. Actually, as far as I can remember, this is the only game so far I've played which has a quest log, which is always really useful. When you have those really long dialogues, dialogue sequences, and people tell you that you need to do something, and you don't feel like reading it, or you just skip it by accident, and then you can't get your objective again because the dialogue isn't looping. This is what quest logs are for, to keep track of what your next objective is, so you don't have to read a shitload of text to get the point, what the NPC wants. And I played the other game, I think it was Alenja or something, and in that game I skipped an important message in the text, and which I should have read, but I didn't. But there was no way to get information back, because when you talk to the NPC again, he wouldn't tell you again. So anyways, to have a quest log is always a good thing. Okay. So I think it's also nice that the author tells the person to move with the keys. It's pretty obvious, but still, if people seem to assume that everybody who plays an RPG game, try a game like this one, it's not their first time, but for some people it's their first time, so it's always good to to know what's happening. I've said this before. I like the idea of having little shiny things on items. I know some people think that hidden items are better, if you don't know, where they're going to be. But I just think it's so stupid to check every single barrel to find something. It's just ridiculous, really, and this pointless, So So that's nice. I like that. It's just, you know, it saves you the waste of time of checking every single pot and barrel, you know, which is pointless. So let's go to the tavern. Herbalist shop. So where's the tavern? I guess that's the tavern over there. This is the Green Ogre Tavern. It's also an inn. If I could, I'd be inside now instead of out here getting wet. What was I thinking choosing this job? So I don't know what her job is. I guess it's kind of weird how you have the lightning sticking out like that, but the person playing the flute is a wandering bard. He will allow you to save your progress. The bard is usually found at inns or taverns, although he's known to wander a lot. Okay, I guess that's the bard over there. Okay. See, I think that's a good design idea. I mean, there's so many ways to have save points in a game. Why always stick to the freaking crystals? I mean, it's fine to use them every once in a while, but I mean, it's the bard essentially do exactly the same thing as a crystal, but it's just a nice change. You know, just breaking the mold every once in a while is fine. It's good. So let's go there. We want to rent a room. 5 gold piece. I have enough. Okay, let's say yes. We have enough Sarah. You can go for one. You can sleep for 1 day. That's cool. The mapping is nice. I mean, can't complain really. It's well done. It is RTP, and I'm usually not a big fan of it, but I think it's used pretty well in this case. I mean, it's going well so far. We should reach New Tower tomorrow. It's a good thing we are ahead on time. Keeper Banias will not be pleased. I wonder what message is so important for the keeper to send us so secretly. I don't know, Mansell. I don't know. I just want to finish this and return home. With this war and the prince so far from the capital, the guild is really busy. That's true, and people are really restless. Let's hope the war ends soon. I think the writing is okay. I wish the characters sounded maybe a little bit different, like they had more different personality. We should risk it. Good night, my friend. But then again, it's not that far into the game, so it's difficult to say. So I'm sleeping right now. Another dialogue sequence. I hope it's not too long. Master, did you summon me? Keeper Banias. Yes, Keeper. King Eonas has requested a presence in the throne room. He suspects there is a traitor amongst the royal army responsible for this war. His Majesty is called upon for the Fighters Guild. Exeter, Lucan and you will join me in the audience for the king. I have ordered Ulrich to remain in the Wilderfall for defense. I understand. What shall it be? I immediately waste no time. Okay. The next morning, back at Eastwick. Well timed. Honestly, to be honest, I was worried that there was going to be yet another dialogue sequence at the castle and more blah blah. But you know, it just gives you. It's well done in the sense that it, you know, tells you just a little bit about the story without boring the player. Just a little bit more information, and then you're back into the control. That's how I think stories should be told. A little bit of interaction, or you know, cutscenes or whatever, and then you get back in control. You know. During stop, let's move on. We must reach New Tower before night falls. Which should resupply first, even though we hardly any. I won't resupply because honestly, I don't have a lot of time. Okay. Oh, the menu is nice as well. Cool. Dagger. What about him? A hatchet. Okay. So yeah, the menu looks good. Well done. Okay, we must hurry. We have to speak with Keeper Ulrich is waiting for us. So I'm gonna. It's been about 9 minutes now. Okay, no random encounters, which is really great, as I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, wow, I like the battle backgrounds. And I mean the menus like Neusch and Menzel. Neusch has this kind of like axe with a moon behind it, and Menzel has an axe, which is a nice change from always having the character portraits. Okay, let's have a fight. I'm guessing this is going to be the default. Oh, you have the how much HP do you have left? That's nice. Nice change as well. Okay, cool. And the enemies, the challenge is good. I mean, it's the beginning of the game, so in my opinion, you don't want to, you know, make battles where you are too easy. Or I didn't notice the battle icon before. It's new. Cool. So let's do that. 9, and then go with the B over there. 11. Okay, nice. Little music there. B-Wing and Rat Tail. I like the menus, really. I don't know. It's simple. It's very sober, but I like it. Cool. No random encounters. That's always a good thing. The mapping is really nice. I like it. As I understand it, if I get too close to her, she's gonna charge me. So I'll try to avoid her. Sorry. That's a little French mistake there. Okay, let's have another fight. Okay, Mansell is getting in trouble. Oh, good. So Mansell is the powerhouse, I understand it. And his skill, kick. Okay, let's do the kick and let's bash the thing. 3. Oh, she's stunned. It's stunned, perfect. 16, excellent. Okay, 6 XP. How much XP I need? Next 17. Yeah, I really like the menu here. It's cool. So yeah, 9 minutes, have 30 seconds left. Well, I said from 10 to 15 minutes, so let's explore this cave over there. See what's in there. A little side questing, I assume. Something to interact with there. 1 light cloak. I'm not sure what the light cloak was doing in the rubble. Doesn't matter. Yes, thank you for opening the text and showing the text after. That's the way it should be. Okay, so I'll equip that cloak to boost my stats. Armor. Oh no, accessory. Okay. Leather boots. Here. Oh, you have description for. Okay. Let's go back that way. So I'm heading to the castle. A lot of people have. Oh, cool. You get daytime and nighttime as well. That's really nice. I like that. People have been complaining. Oh, it's not available in the demo. It kind of sucks though, but you know, can't hold it against the game, right? Let's go there. Yeah, people have been complaining that 10 minutes or 15 minutes is too short to get a good idea about what the game is all about. I couldn't disagree more. Honestly, most of the games I've enjoyed for the first 15 minutes, I just enjoyed the rest of the game all the way to the end. You know, I mean, if the first minutes of the game are really bad, really shit, how can you expect that after 15 minutes it suddenly becomes awesome? You know, it's highly improbable, really. So, all right, Alison, I'm glad you are here. You must know I grow concerned over the circumstances of this war. I know you do, Your Majesty. Our neighbors, the Thorians, powerful as they may be, had no way of knowing exactly where to strike as they did. In but a night they had killed General John and began marching towards Whitler Hall. Were not one for my son Rostrum, although would have certainly fallen. Our Thorian neighbors are known for their quick anger, Your Majesty. I don't believe this, and with the prince leading our troops so far away from here, Whitecroft Castle is defenseless. We have no general to lead our guards. This is why the Fighters Guild must protect our capital city. I understand, Your Majesty. We will not let the Thorians conquer us. But why would they attack us? We had a peace treaty. We haven't had conflict for the last 2 decades. This is why I believe there can be only one explanation. There is a traitor among us. A traitor who was given information on Thoria. I think this game is well written, honestly. Oh, I didn't notice the portrait before the wall. That's cool. I should probably make a mapping badge, actually. Yeah, alright, my king, but you needn't worry more. I found who the traitor is. Me. Oh. What? Why? The trade... Take him to custody and he shall be executed for treason. You've got Manzilian guards, help, arrest the traitor. Oh, Banios, come on, dude. Okay, I'll stop, actually, well, I can't use any of my skills, okay. I'll probably stop, because it's been 13 minutes now. Okay, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so anyways, it's been more than 10 minutes, about actually close to 15. Well, this is obviously a pass. Unfortunately, I can't give a lot of criticism to work on. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with everything. The title tree is nice, the music's nice, the combat auto default is well done. The menu is simple, but it looks good. I like the font. The mapping is good. The writing is pretty good. I think it has about the best writing I've seen so far. I've read so far in the games I've played, since the beginning of the Pass or Fail. The plot seems interesting. I mean, it's interesting enough that I actually feel like reading the dialogues, and it's well written. And yeah, the battles are okay as well, although it uses default, RTP. So Yeah, well done. I mean, honestly, I would like to continue to playing this game. And I think the strongest point in this game, and this is something I really hope most games would do, is that the author really knows how to pace the story. I mean, come on, story pacing is so important, the pacing of a story, the way how you give the information to the player about, you know, what's happening. A lot of people just give it in huge chunks at the beginning of the game, and I just think it's really hard to digest. So clustering, you know, the information is so much better in my opinion. So yeah, so that's a pass. Well done.